For years, Jim Nabors would appear just before the Indy 500 to sing Back Home Again in Indiana. For somebody who grew up loving auto racing and coming from an area deeply rooted in IndyCar's history, there was something special about hearing him sing that song before the start of the race. Even though it's been a few years since he's performed before the Indy 500, race weekend hasn't been and will never be the same without Jim Nabors. I attended a handful of Indy 500s in person between 1987 and 2005. What put a lump in my throat wasn't the national anthem or taps. It was Jim Nabors singing Back Home Again in Indiana. Since Nabors passed, they've had some professionals sing it. But in my humble opinion, the singers always overdramatize it. They make it about the singer rather than the song. Jim always sang it without embellishment. The song didn't need embellishment. It's not Hollywood, for crying out loud. It's Indianapolis. Go find a YouTube video of one of the many 500s where Nabors sang this song and listen to it. Then listen during tomorrow's pre-race and tell me the current singer didn't mangle the song. I miss Jim Nabors. And in this video, let us learn about the secret of his marriage. Jim Nabors was born on June 12, 1930, in Sylacauga, Alabama. His upbringing, deeply rooted in the traditions of the South, shaped his character and perspective on life. Growing up in a small town, Nabors experienced the warmth of close-knit communities and the values of Southern hospitality. The scenic landscapes and gentle pace of life provided a tranquil backdrop for his formative years. Raised in a modest household, Nabors was instilled with the virtues of hard work and perseverance from a young age. Despite the challenges of the Great Depression era, his family provided a supportive environment that encouraged him to pursue his dreams. It was within this nurturing atmosphere that Nabors first discovered his innate talent for entertaining others. His journey toward stardom began at the University of Alabama, where he embarked on his academic pursuits in business administration. However, it was on the university's stage that Nabors found his true calling. Immersing himself in college theater productions, he discovered a passion for performing that would shape the course of his life forever. The decision to move to New York City marked a pivotal moment in Jim Nabors' life, as he embarked on a journey to pursue his dreams of a career in acting and singing. With a heart full of ambition and a head filled with aspirations, he set foot in the bustling metropolis, where the streets teemed with promise and opportunity. Yet, beneath the glittering facade of Broadway lay the harsh realities of the entertainment industry, and Nabors soon found himself confronted with the daunting challenges that awaited him. In the early days of his arrival, Nabors grappled with the harsh realities of trying to make it in the competitive world of show business. Like so many aspiring artists before him, he faced the harsh truth that success rarely comes overnight. Determined to make his mark, Nabors took on a myriad of odd jobs to make ends meet, toiling away in obscurity while nurturing the flickering flame of his dreams. Amidst the hustle and bustle of New York City, Nabors refused to succumb to despair, drawing strength from his unwavering passion for his craft. It was this resilience in the face of adversity that would ultimately pave the way for his breakthrough moment. In 1959, fate smiled upon Nabors when he landed a role in the Broadway production of The Music Man. When Jim Nabors was cast as Gomer Pyle in The Andy Griffith Show in 1962, little did he know that he was about to embark on a journey that would forever change the trajectory of his career. Stepping into the shoes of the endearingly naive gas station attendant, Nabors breathed life into the character with a charm and sincerity that immediately resonated with audiences. As Gomer, he captured the hearts of viewers across the nation, infusing the role with an infectious enthusiasm and childlike innocence that was both endearing and relatable. The character of Gomer Pyle quickly became a beloved fixture on The Andy Griffith Show, eliciting laughter and fondness from fans with his distinctive catchphrases and lovable quirks. Nabors' portrayal of Gomer struck a chord with audiences, who found solace in the character's unwavering optimism and genuine kindness. Whether he was bumbling his way through simple tasks or inadvertently causing chaos with his well-intentioned antics, Gomer endeared himself to viewers of all ages, transcending the confines of the small screen to become a cultural icon. Such was the overwhelming popularity of Gomer Pyle that it soon became apparent that the character was destined for greater things. In 1964, Nabors' portrayal of Gomer paved the way for the spin-off series Gomer Pyle USMC, which catapulted the character into new heights of fame and adoration. Set against the backdrop of the United States Marine Corps, the show followed Gomer's misadventures as he navigated life as a bumbling but well-meaning Marine recruit. The success of Gomer Pyle USMC was a testament to Nabors' undeniable talent and the enduring appeal of the character he had brought to life. Week after week, viewers tuned in to witness Gomer's escapades, charmed by his innocence and captivated by his unwavering sense of duty and loyalty. Nabors' nuanced portrayal of Gomer endeared him to a whole new generation of fans, solidifying his status as one of the most beloved figures in television history. Beyond the confines of scripted television, Nabors also made a name for himself on the variety show circuit, where he showcased his talents as a singer and entertainer. His rich baritone voice and dynamic stage presence made him a sought-after guest on programs such as The Carol Burnett Show and The Ed Sullivan Show, where he wowed audiences with his renditions of classic songs and comedic sketches. Jim Nabors' talents extended far beyond the realm of acting, as he also established himself as a formidable singer with a series of successful albums that showcased his exceptional vocal prowess. With each release, Nabors mesmerized audiences with his soulful interpretations of classic tunes, earning critical acclaim and a devoted following of music lovers. Among his most notable albums were Jim Nabors Sings and the Jim Nabors Christmas album, both of which showcased his remarkable range and versatility as a vocalist. In Jim Nabors Sings, listeners were treated to a captivating collection of timeless melodies, ranging from beloved standards to heartfelt ballads, each imbued with Nabors' trademark warmth and sincerity. Meanwhile, the Jim Nabors Christmas album became a perennial favorite during the holiday season, with Nabors' velvety voice bringing joy and cheer to listeners around the world. Central to Nabors' appeal as a singer was his rich baritone voice, a velvety instrument that evoked comparisons to the operatic greats of years past. With its depth, resonance, and impeccable control, Nabors' voice possessed a rare quality that transcended the genre and captivated listeners of all ages. Whether he was crooning a romantic ballad or belting out a rousing anthem, Nabors' vocal performances left an indelible impression on those fortunate enough to experience them firsthand. In addition to his studio recordings, Nabors also became a staple of televised variety specials and holiday programs, where his musical talents were showcased to millions of viewers across the country. Year after year, audiences eagerly awaited his appearances on shows such as The Carol Burnett Show and The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, where he dazzled with his electrifying stage presence and effortless charm. Throughout his illustrious career, Jim Nabors was known for maintaining a private personal life, shielded from the prying eyes of the public. Despite his status as a beloved television icon, Nabors preferred to keep the details of his personal affairs strictly confidential, rarely granting interviews or sharing glimpses into his private world. This air of mystery only served to deepen the fascination surrounding the enigmatic star, as fans and admirers speculated about the man behind the larger-than-life persona. Jim Nabors painfully dies after revealing the secret of marriage his. As a gay man in the public eye, Jim Nabors faced significant discrimination and prejudice throughout his life. He was often pressured to keep his secret to maintain his public image, and he was not able to publicly acknowledge his relationship with Stan Cadwallader. It wasn't until 2013 that Nabors made a momentous decision that would forever alter the public's perception of him. In a candid interview with the media, Nabors bravely came out as gay, reveling that he had been in a committed relationship with his partner, Stan Cadwallader, for decades. The announcement sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, as fans and admirers grappled with the revelation that their beloved star had been living authentically and truthfully all along. For Nabors, the decision to come out was a deeply personal one, rooted in a desire to live his life openly and honestly. In sharing his truth with the world, he hoped to inspire others who may be struggling with their own identities, showing them that it was possible to find love and acceptance on their own terms. Nabors' bravery in speaking out sent a powerful message of empowerment and resilience, serving as a beacon of hope for LGBTQ+ individuals everywhere. Shortly after same-sex marriage became legal in the state of Washington, Nabors and Cadwallader seized the opportunity to formalize their relationship in a ceremony filled with love and joy. In a picturesque setting overlooking the Pacific Ocean, surrounded by family and friends, the couple exchanged vows and embarked on a new chapter of their lives together. The wedding celebrated love and equality, a testament to Nabors' unwavering commitment to living authentically and fearlessly. Nabors died at his Honolulu, Hawaii, home on November 30th, 2017, aged 87. Miss his beautiful voice and gentle smile. May he rest in peace.